Welcome to Car Flash, your ultimate destination for in-depth car reviews, expert insights, and a real-world look at what today's performance machines are all about. Today, we're diving into the 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S, a car that doesn't just represent engineering excellence, it defines it. Whether you're a die-hard Porsche fan or just someone who appreciates top-tier automotive craftsmanship, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Exterior now, before we even get into the performance figures or the price tag. Let's just take a second to admire how this machine looks. The 2025 model year hasn't drastically changed the overall DNA of the 911A, and that's a good thing. Porsche knows better than to mess with a silhouette that's been iconic for decades. But there are refinements, and they are sharp. From the front, you're met with those classic round LED matrix headlights, perched atop the wide front fenders. But what really grabs your attention this year is how aggressive the lower fascia has become. The air intakes are larger and more sculpted, channeling air directly to the intercoolers. The front splitter has been subtly redesigned for better aero efficiency, and it sits lower and wider, giving the 911 Turbo S an even more planted stance. And yes, this thing means business. The hood has those subtle character lines that stretch toward the windshield, adding just enough drama to an otherwise clean and functional design. Swing around to the side and you start to really appreciate the proportions. The wide hips, the low roofline, the way the doors and side mirrors are sculpted to slice through the air, it all just works in harmony. The Turbo S comes standard with staggered 20-inch wheels up front and massive 21-inch wheels in the rear. The new wheel design for 2025 is stunning, with intricate detailing and that unmistakable center lock option that screams motorsport heritage. The side air intakes are functional as ever, feeding fresh air into the twin-turbo flat-six engine, and the side skirts have been subtly flared to guide air along the body more efficiently. Porsche's engineering is in the details, and it shows. Moving to the rear A, where things get even more dramatic. The rear is dominated by that wide LED light bar stretching across the back, connecting the signature 3D taillights. Below that, you've got an active rear spoiler that adjusts depending on speed and driving mode. The lower rear bumper is aggressive, with quad exhaust outlets that not only look mean but deliver one of the best soundtracks in the automotive world. The integrated diffuser has been tweaked for better airflow management, and there are new color and trim options that let you customize everything down to the finish on your badging. Interior, step inside, and Porsche once again shows why it's at the top of the luxury performance game. The interior of the 2025 911 Turbo S strikes the perfect balance between high-tech and heritage. The driving position is flawless, halo-slung, centered, and surrounded by high-quality materials. You're greeted with a 12.6-inch curved digital instrument cluster, now with even smoother graphics and more customization options. You can switch between classic 5-dial layouts, performance-focused track views, or minimalist configurations depending on your mood. The center console is sleek and modern. Porsche has refined the infotainment system with the latest Porsche Communication Management software. It's faster, more intuitive, and now supports more advanced voice commands. There's also wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, along with real-time navigation, a premium Bose or optional Burmester sound system, and even ambient lighting that you can tailor to your taste. The materials are top-tier. A leather, carbon fiber, and Alcantara are used throughout the cabin. The seats, 18-way adjustable sport seats, offer a perfect mix of support and comfort, whether you're carving up canyon roads or cruising on the highway. Rear seats are still more of a formality than a real seating area, but they're there if you need a quick cargo spot or have a couple of kids to bring along. The steering wheel is perfectly sized, with tactile controls and a drive mode selector knob that's just a twist away from waking the beast. Speaking of the beast, let's talk performance because the 2025 911 Turbo S is an absolute monster. Under the rear deck lid lies a 3.8-litre twin-turbocharged flat-six engine that produces a staggering 640 horsepower and 590 pounds-to-feet of torque. That power is delivered to all four wheels via an 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, and it's lightning-fast. Porsche claims 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds, but in the real world, this car has been clocked even faster. Quarter-mile times dip below 10.5 seconds, and top speed is an effortless 205 miles per hour. And it's not just straight-line speed. The chassis on the Turbo S has been dialed in for ultimate control. Porsche Active Suspension Management, PASM, rear wheel steering, dynamic engine mounts, and the Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus system all work together to deliver mind-bending grip and stability. Whether you're attacking hairpins or accelerating out of long sweepers, the car feels composed, balanced, and alive. The standard carbon ceramic brakes are equally impressive, hauling the car down from high speeds with total confidence and almost no fade. The driving experience is almost surreal. You can daily this car, use it for weekend fun, or even take it to a track day and it will feel perfectly suited in each environment. It's comfortable and quiet when you want it to be, then turns into a ferocious weapon with just a flick of the mode dial. It's the duality that makes the 911 Turbo S so legendary, and the 2025 version has refined that balance to near perfection. Now, let's talk price. The 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S starts at around $230,000, but that's just the beginning. Throw in options like the lightweight package, custom paints from Porsche's Paint to Sample program, ceramic brakes, upgraded interior trims, and you can easily be pushing $270,000 or more. Is it expensive? Without question. But is it worth it? If you're someone who values engineering excellence, timeless design, and driving dynamics that are second to none, then absolutely, yes. The resale value is strong, the build quality is impeccable, and the Porsche ownership experience is one of the most refined in the automotive world. Plus, you're not just buying a car, you're buying into a legacy. The 911 Turbo S isn't about being flashy or trendy. It's about performance that lasts, design that endures, and a nameplate that's earned every bit of its reputation. So, what's the final word? The 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. It just makes one of the best performance cars in the world even better. It's fast, it's beautiful, it's technologically advanced, and it's incredibly usable. It's a supercar you can live with, one that doesn't ask for compromises and instead rewards you every time you slide behind the wheel. Thanks for watching Car Flash. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Drop a comment below and let us know what car you want to see next. Until then, stay passionate, stay curious, and keep chasing that next great drive.